Hello everyone. War is a terrible event, but this movie is not about that. This short film is about a man who does not want to accept his future fate. This is a retelling of Every 88. August 10, 1941, fighting on the Smolensk Arc, the soldier Gleb heroically dies in battle, but bright sun makes him open his eyes. An unfamiliar voice greets him and reports that they are at the end of the line. A stranger is 87th, and Gleb will now be behind him, that is, 88th. The young soldier does not understand what happened and where he is. A woman with a goblet in her hands reports that he died. Gleb gets up and sees that he is in the desert. A huge queue is hidden behind the horizon. Andrei, that one who spoke to him first, says that the young man will soon get used to it, because this is his first rebirth. At the same time as he himself was reborn 27 times, Gleb does not believe what is happening. He is sure that he was simply sent to Tashkent with the artists. A woman with a glass defiantly pouted her lips, because in her last life she was the maid of honor of the Austrian queen, until she was poisoned. Andrei was a famous circus performer in Paris. Gleb questions their words, because if they tell the truth, how then do they know his language? His new acquaintances claim that they're where he is. The language is just a formality. For example, the girl hears everything in German, but Andrei in French. Gleb asks Andrei to hit him. He hopes that what is happening is just a dream. After Andrei's strongest blow, nothing happened, and when the line moves forward, Gleb's gaze opens at the table at which the woman is sleeping. He is a little surprised, because according to new acquaintances, this is fate itself. Laddie with a goblet explains that at this time fate is in the world of the living, and is looking for a place where the next soul will be relocated. In the middle of the line, a cry for help is heard. Someone tries to take away colleague's shoe. Gleb immediately runs there to intervene. The old man is sure that the cripple in boots is no use, but Gleb insists that the men return the things to his owner. The insolent man is sure that nothing can be done to him, but was buried up to his neck in the sand, because wits of the Red Army soldier never failed. Before returning to his place in the line, Gleb shamed those who were nearby, and helped the disabled person to pass the time in the queue. New acquaintances measure strength, teach to smoke a lady, talk about the customs of their earthly life, but before their eyes new souls continue to appear in the queue. The crowd revived when the woman Fate woke up, and a truck drove up. Fate gives out new lives, and escorts they to the truck. When it's his turn, Fate praises Gleb for a good first life. She gives him a coupon for a new life, but he is different from the rest. The paper states that Gleb should be reborn as a boy, with autism, in incomplete family, and undertake to be below average wealth, and his country will be Russia, under Moscow. Andrei explains that him was given a black ticket. Gleb goes to the truck driver, and asks about his illness. Driver explains to him that autism implies inferiority. He turns to Fate, and tries to find out on what basis coupons are distributed. He assures that he wants to be useful to society, but not a burden for her. Fate only answers that if he divides people like that, it means he needs to go to the end of the line. And now, Gleb goes to the end. A whisper is heard among the crowd. They called him crazy and stupid. But only the words of a colleague make him stop. He said that it doesn't matter to him who he is now born, because he knows that in this world, there are the same understanding people such as Gleb. Turning around, Gleb runs the trail to the departing truck, and Andrei opens the door and helps him climb. In one of the maternity hospitals in Moscow, a wonderful blue-eyed boy is born. Having matured, he steadfastly endures the ridicule of his peers. The father, who could not bear of responsibility, left the family, but the boy has a talent for exact sciences, and especially mathematics. His mother accompanies him on the day. When the professor invites him to the conference as a special guest, he is introduced as a young talent. Having learned to overcome an embarrassment, Gleb Gromov starts the presentation, and audience meet he is warmly. His mother sits proudly among the audience, and Fate is there too. She approvingly nods and smiles slyly. And afterward, every 88th people in the world suffer from some form of autism. Many of them become celebrities. For example, Dmitri Shostakovich, one of the greatest composers of the 20th century. Outstanding mathematician Grigory Gerelman. World-famous genius, Kim Peek. Actress Daryl Hannah, actor Dan Aykroyd, and others. So no matter where and when you were born, you yourself choose what kind of person you should be. This was Every 88th Film. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, put your likes, write comments, and smile more often. Be optimistic no matter what.